Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today's story is nothing short of dramatic, with all the ingredients of a high-stakes political thriller. The spotlight is on the uMkhonto weSizwe, MK, party, a political formation that has grown rapidly in recent years and is now facing one of the most intense internal crises of its existence. At the center of this storm are two formidable figures, founding member Jabulani Khumalo and former President Jacob Zuma. Khumalo has just taken the extraordinary step of lodging an urgent application with the Constitutional Court to have Zuma removed as the leader of the MK party. This is not your average internal dispute, this is a full-blown legal confrontation at the highest level of South Africa's judiciary. Khumalo has long been a vocal critic of Zuma's leadership. He argues that Zuma's position at the helm of the MK party is unlawful and unconstitutional, claiming that the proper procedures for appointing a party leader were bypassed. According to Khumalo, restoring lawful and democratic leadership is essential not only for the credibility of the MK party but also for the confidence of its supporters, many of whom have been watching the ongoing tussle with growing unease. This legal move is a culmination of months of political wrangling, internal tension, and mounting frustration among members who feel that the party's direction has become uncertain. On the other side, Jacob Zuma has dismissed Khumalo's claims as politically motivated. Observers note that Zuma's position within the party is symbolically powerful. He is not just a former president, he embodies the party's historical roots and is widely recognized for his enduring influence in South African politics. For Zuma, this is more than just a legal challenge, it is a battle to hold onto the leadership of a party he has helped shape and a legacy he has come to represent. The stakes could not be higher. If the Constitutional Court grants Khumalo's application, the MK party could face a leadership reshuffle with far-reaching consequences. Such a decision would not only challenge Zuma's authority but could also set a precedent for how internal disputes in political parties are resolved at the highest judicial level. The implications extend beyond the MK party itself. Other political formations may now look to the court as the ultimate arbiter in internal leadership conflicts, potentially reshaping how power struggles are managed across the country. Analysts caution that the MK party risks alienating its supporters if this leadership conflict overshadows its policy agenda. The party has grown in popularity in part because it presents itself as a credible alternative to traditional political forces. If the focus shifts too heavily toward personalities and legal battles, there is a danger that its message and mission could be lost. Khumalo insists that this is about more than individual ambitions. He frames his challenge as a fight for the rule of law within the party, emphasizing that democratic processes and adherence to the party constitution are non-negotiable if the MK party is to maintain legitimacy. Interestingly, this dispute also exposes deeper tensions within the party's organizational culture. Questions about transparency, governance, and accountability have been circulating among members for months. Supporters on both sides have been debating not just who should lead, but how leadership should be determined, how decisions are made, and how the party interacts with its grassroots base. Khumalo's legal intervention brings these issues into sharp relief, forcing the MK party, and the wider public, to confront uncomfortable questions about political accountability. Despite the urgency, the Constitutional Court has not yet set a hearing date. The delay adds to the tension, with political commentators noting that the uncertainty itself can be destabilizing. For members and supporters, every day without a resolution is another day in which internal divisions fester. For Zuma, the court proceedings represent both a challenge and an opportunity to reaffirm his leadership credentials in the face of legal scrutiny. South Africa's political observers are watching closely. The case has sparked debate across media platforms, with some framing it as a necessary check on internal party authority and others warning that it risks turning the MK party's internal politics into a spectacle. Either way, this dispute is a vivid example of how democratic principles, internal governance, and individual ambitions intersect in the complex arena of political life. The story is rich with irony. The MK party, whose name evokes a liberation movement that once fought for unity and freedom, is now embroiled in a legal struggle that threatens its internal cohesion. On one side, Khumalo appeals to law and procedure; on the other, Zuma commands symbolic authority and historical weight. It is a drama where the past and present collide, and the outcome may shape the party's future for years to come. For viewers, this case is also a reminder of the importance of oversight and institutional checks within political organizations. Leadership is not just about popularity or symbolic presence, it is also about adhering to rules, respecting structures, and ensuring that all members have confidence in the integrity of the process. Khumalo's bold move challenges the party to reconcile these principles with the realities of political power. So, what happens next? The Constitutional Court will eventually hear the application, and its decision could either restore Khumalo's vision of lawful leadership or reaffirm Zuma's command over the party. In the meantime, the MK party faces a delicate balancing act, managing public perception, keeping supporters engaged, and maintaining internal discipline while under intense scrutiny. Political analysts predict that whichever way the court rules, the outcome will reverberate well beyond the MK party itself, influencing broader debates about leadership, accountability, and governance in South Africa. As always, we want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Jabulani Khumalo's legal challenge is justified, or is it an unnecessary disruption in the party's growth? Will Jacob Zuma's historical stature carry him through, or is it time for new leadership to take the reins? Drop your opinions in the comments section, and let's start a conversation. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for updates as this high-stakes legal and political drama unfolds. See you next time.